Hello everyone, hope you all are having a great day. My name is Star Wars 101 and today I have yet another What If 101 video for you guys. So today's topic I want to talk about is what if Yoda turned to the dark side. Before this video begins, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss another upload, as well as check out my Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, and brand new merch store which I created a few days ago. I will link all of those down in the description for you guys. But anyways, without further ado, let's get started. So firstly, as I say in all of my What If 101 videos this is my version of what would have happened. So what that means is that I make up the entire story. It's not going to be an official thing, if that makes sense. Just wanted to get that out of the way. So first we need to think of a place that is appropriate for him to turn. It couldn't be during the original trilogy, it couldn't be during the sequel trilogy, so it has to be during the prequel trilogy, specifically during the Clone Wars when Anakin turned to Darth Vader and the Emperor transformed the clone army into the Galactic Empire. This I feel would be the most appropriate time and the most devastating point he could turn at. And since this is happening, basically every plot point in every movie all the way up to Return of the Jedi will be different. So let's get started. So to start, I would have him turn specifically when he confronts Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith. Instead of having them duel, I would have Yoda say something on the lines of, "Strong with the dark side, I am. Join you, I will." Palpatine will be skeptical at first, but soon realize he isn't joking. Yoda's eyes will slowly start to turn yellow. Then all of the Jedi that survived Order 66 will feel the disturbance. Yoda has officially become a Sith Lord. Then, Yoda and Palpatine travel to Mustafar to try to help Darth Vader defeat Obi-Wan during their big battle. When they arrive, they see Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fighting. Obi-Wan and Darth Vader stop and look at them. Obi-Wan looks devastated. He falls to his knees and begins to cry. "We truly have lost," he says. Darth Vader, without hesitation, kills Obi-Wan before Yoda and Palpatine, and they escape Mustafar. As to what will happen with Luke and Leia, they will both be transported to Alderaan to grow up. And that's the prequel trilogy, or episode 3. As you can see, just by making him turn to the dark side alone, I changed the entire plot of the saga. So now let's get into episode 4, A New Hope. Episode 4 will begin the same way it did, only this time it will be with Luke and Leia together on Alderaan, but they will not know that they are brother and sister yet. I will have them separated by 2 different families, then later in episode 5, they will discover that they are siblings. So episode 4 will mostly stay the same. Yoda also won't have a major influence on this film, just like in the original. The Death Star will still be constructed, only this time Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and Yoda will all be in charge of it. Luke and Leia still meet Han and Chewbacca, but this time they meet together on Alderaan inside of a bar, and not on Tatooine. Then they go on the adventure we all know and love. They blow up the Death Star together and live happily ever after. And that's simply what I would do with episode 4. Not much was changed. I wanted to keep it as simple as possible, but episode 5 is really where I wanted to change a lot of stuff. Now let's get into episode 5. It will begin with the same way it did in the original. The rebels will go to Hoth, and the Empire will find them. Only this time, Yoda goes down to the rebel base to try and find Luke Skywalker, and he does. Since Yoda can't be Luke's teacher, Obi-Wan's Force Ghost trains Luke to become a Jedi, and this would take place between episode 4 and 5, so you won't actually see it happen. Anyways, they stand a few feet away from each other. Yoda speaks. "Skywalker. Lose you will. Your hate makes you weak," Luke says. Yoda's anger grows. "See, we will," Yoda says. He then charges at Luke. The battle only lasts a few seconds. Yoda is far too powerful for Luke during this period and cuts off his arm. Luke falls to the ground, screaming in pain. Yoda stands above him. "Just like your father you are," he says. "How do you know my father?" Luke says. "We rule the galaxy together," Yoda says in a strong voice. Luke then realizes Darth Vader is his father. Luke screams no like he did in the original film, and Yoda leaves him, and Han and Leia eventually find him and rescue him. So now let's skip ahead a bit to the scene where Luke actually figured out Darth Vader was his father in the original film. Instead of doing that, since he already knows he's his father, I would have Yoda and Vader fight Luke during that moment. So continuing, Luke falls to the ground after trying to fight them both. "Father, listen to me. There is still good in you. I can feel it," Luke says desperately. Luke slowly convinces Vader to turn to the light. "Son," Vader says, returning back to Anakin Skywalker, the Jedi he once was. "I missed you, son. There's so much I want to tell you." Without hesitation, Yoda kills him in front of Luke for betraying the Empire. Luke fills with rage. His eyes turn yellow. He stands up and battles Yoda again. Yoda, once more, is still too powerful, and he cuts off his leg. Luke, knowing he can't fight him now, falls to the ground once more and gives up. "Listen, you don't," Yoda says. He walks away, leaving him to die again. Once more, Han and Leia rescue him and give him bionic limbs. Luke is severely injured at the end of Episode 5 and stays in a back-to-tank for the rest of the film. And that's pretty much it for what I would do for Episode 5. So now let's begin with the finale, Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Episode 6 will take place 3 years after Episode 5. Obi-Wan has trained Luke into a Grand Master Jedi, and Luke has trained Leia to be a Jedi Master. Now both the most powerful Jedi alive. The first act of the film will stay the same. Leia gets captured by Jabba the Hutt, and they rescue her. After Jabba has been defeated, Luke and Leia both go to confront Yoda and the Emperor on the Death Star. They sneak onto the Death Star and find both of them in their throne room. Much like the Emperor's throne room that we all know, only with a second chair, which is for Yoda. "Young Skywalker, have you come to die?" Yoda says. "I've come to bring balance to the Force," Luke says. "See, we will," Yoda says. Yoda stands up and ignites his lightsaber. Palpatine does the same. "You will pay dearly, Skywalker," the Emperor says. Luke then charges at Yoda and begins to fight him, and Leia fights the Emperor. They battle for the longest time while the rebels are fighting, trying to destroy the Death Star above. Luke then overpowers Yoda and slices his lightsaber in two, while Leia cuts off Palpatine's hands. They both fall to the ground, defeated. Palpatine then desperately uses Force lightning to try to kill Luke like he did in the original film. Then Leia does what Vader did in the original film and throws him down the long shaft. All that's left is Yoda. He tries to defeat them once more using the Force, but quickly rethinks. He has given up and realizes what he has done. "Failed you I have," Yoda says. His eyes turn back to normal. He is filled with grief. "Come home, Yoda. You belong with us." Yoda takes Luke's hand and they escape the Death Star just before Han, Chewie, and Lando blow it up. Then the rest of the movie will stay the same. They celebrate on Endor and live happily ever after. The end. So guys, that's basically it. Sorry if some parts were a little confusing to understand or if it felt rushed at some points. It's just a rough idea of what Dark Yoda could have been like in my eyes. So I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, let me know down in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss another upload, as well as check out my Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, and my new merch shop. I will put all of those in the description for you guys. And let me know the next What If 101 video I should do down in the comments below. My name is Star Wars 101, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.